Hello, it's Emma Holmes here, and I want to talk a little bit about slaying self-talk. So, I often refer to the self-talk as a little bit of a self-talk fairy that kind of sits on your shoulder and goes, and she is really busy with criticism and with fear-inducing discussions and with trying to stop you from doing stuff. And essentially what she's trying to do is she's trying to keep you safe. And don't panic, everybody's got this. Everybody's got this self-talk fairy going on. And if anybody tells you that they never, ever experience any self-talk, then they're liars. They're liar, pants on fire. Okay? So, what can we do to start to move away from her reign over us? What can we do to start to get beyond that self-talk? Because, God, it can be like a barrage of awful and it can just feel so overwhelming. It can feel so horrible, and it can, you start to believe it. You really quickly start to believe it. So there's two things that I suggest that you do. The first thing is that you play a little game of truth or lie with the self-talk fairy. Is it the truth or is it a big fat lie? So you need to make sure that you are able to just sit down and write out all of that stuff that's going on, all of the things that she's saying to you, all of the stuff that's coming up. Get it all written down. Write it all down, right? Because when you write all of this stuff down, you take away its power. You take away the emotional charge behind the self-talk. So when you take away its power and you see it in black and white, so often people go, yeah, I can kind of see why that feels a little bit lame now, or it feels a little bit stupid now, or it feels like I just should have got over myself, or whatever it might be. Whoa, right? Don't beat yourself up about that stuff. Once it's discharged of its power and it's on paper, what you can do is you can work your way down it and you can go, right, is that the truth or is it a big fat lie? Is it the truth or is it a big fat lie? And you can go down each point and give it a truth or lie rating, all right? The thing with self-talk is that we all have it, okay? It's designed to keep us safe. It is designed to make sure that we aren't putting ourselves at risk in any way, or that we're not, putting ourselves into scary situations that do not serve us. But because we are no longer in fight or flight, because we are no longer in those situations that need that reaction so much, need that kind of run away and hide kind of reaction so much, it has infiltrated into every day. So do a game of truth or lie. The other thing that I suggest that you do is get a little notebook, and I call that notebook an evidence base. And what you can do is create this notebook, start to stick in testimonials, feedback that you've had from clients. Start to write down the stuff that you're good at. Start to write down the stuff that feels really good, or that went really well, or that, it was something that was fabulous. And write it down in the moment, or when you're in a really good place. Because the thing is that the self-talk fairy cannot live alongside evidence that what she is saying is a lie. All right? So this evidence base kind of bitch slaps the self-talk fairy out of the way, because if you've got proof that what she is saying is untrue, she can't continue, because you can go, actually, I know that that's not the truth, and I can just crack on, or I hear you, I see you, I know what you're trying to do, now I'm just going to crack on. So you've got that ability then to have evidence. And I just suggest a little notebook that you can put in your handbag, that you can take around with you, and just start writing the good stuff down in there. The stuff that you're proud of, the stuff that went well, the stuff that was amazing, the stuff that you thought, woohoo, that's fab. And then on days where you're feeling a little bit more wobbly, or the self-talk fairy is starting to go, you've got the evidence base. You've got the evidence base that you can use and go, actually, do you know what? That is a complete untruth, lady. And that allows you then to move past whatever it is that has come up and whatever it is that she's trying to tell you. So two little tips to get past the self-talk. So I hope that they're super useful for you. Me and Polly are now going to crack on with some other stuff, and she's not going to lick my face. So have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.